Why are teeth important? Teeth help us eat. Teeth help us talk. Teeth are a part of who we are. Smile. We have 4 different types of teeth in our mouth. First are our incisors. They are the front 4 teeth in our mouth on the top and the bottom. The incisors help us with biting into foods. We use our incisors to bite into things like apples and sandwiches. Our canines are next to our incisors. These teeth are used for biting and tearing. After our canines are our premolars and molars. These teeth are used for chewing up our food after we've taken those bites out of it. It's important to remember that our teeth are a living part of our body. There's a strong, hard outside layer called the enamel. Under that is the dentin, which is a little softer layer, and inside of that is the pulp cavity, where the nerves and blood vessels are. What is the difference between adult teeth and primary or baby teeth? The difference is that baby teeth are meant to get loose and fall out. Our adult teeth are permanent. They can last us our whole life as long as we do a good job taking care of them. But remember, just because baby teeth are meant to get loose and fall out doesn't mean that we don't have to take care of them. Baby teeth are very important. We need to make sure that we're taking care of our baby teeth because they hold space in our mouth so that our adult teeth have room to grow in. If we lose a baby tooth too early before it's supposed to come out, then there might not be space in our mouth when that adult tooth that's hiding under the gums is ready to come in. So remember, baby teeth need just as much care and attention as our permanent teeth do. There are 5 important things you can do to take care of your teeth. Brush 2 times a day for 2 minutes each time. Floss 1 time a day. Eat healthy foods. Drink lots of water. And visit the dentist 2 times a year for a checkup. You can keep cavities away. Why do we need to brush our teeth? Let's take a closer look. Germs are everywhere. There are germs that live in your mouth. Some are helpful and some can hurt your teeth. Germs have many names like bacteria, plaque, and sometimes they are called sugar bugs. Beware of the acid attack. The bacteria that stick to our teeth take the foods that we eat and drink and they create acid with it. These germs love sugary, sweet foods and drinks and foods with carbohydrates like chips and crackers. The more of these things we eat, the more acid will be on our teeth. The acid, when it sits on our strong, healthy teeth, softens and weakens them, and that's how we get cavities. Brush at least 2 times a day. In the morning, after you wake up, and again at night before you go to bed. Brush for at least 2 minutes each time you brush.
Step 1. Use a bit of toothpaste. Not much, a pea-sized amount will do. Step 2. Start brushing your back teeth and molars. Brush the outside of your upper and lower teeth. Hold the toothbrush at a 45-degree angle. Movements should be gentle and short, brushing the teeth from top to bottom and from bottom to top. You could also move the toothbrush in small circular motions. Step 3. Brush the inside of your upper and lower teeth. Remember to reach and clean back molars too. Step 4. Brush the chewing surfaces with back and forth motions. Step 5. Now you should clean the rest of your mouth. Brush gently inside of your cheeks and your tongue. Step 6. Spit out any excess toothpaste.
What size toothbrush should I use? There are different sizes? Yes. It's important to use a toothbrush that fits your size mouth. So when we're smaller, it's important to use a smaller size toothbrush. If we try to brush our teeth with a larger size toothbrush that doesn't fit in our mouth very well, it's going to be more difficult to reach the areas where plaque is hiding. Remember, using a smaller sized toothbrush makes it easier to reach way back where plaque is hiding on your teeth. Also, notice that electric toothbrushes that are made for adults always have the smaller size heads on them because it's much easier to get plaque off our teeth when we use a toothbrush that fits in our mouth nice and easy. Floss at least one time a day. Brushing doesn't get the food and germs that get stuck between your teeth.
Take time to learn how to hold the floss. If using traditional dental floss or tape, take 18 inches of floss, then, on both hands, wrap it around the fingers next to your thumbs. There are two ways to put pressure on the floss to help you clean. For your lower teeth, use your middle fingers. For your upper teeth, use your thumbs. The aim is to clean the areas you can't reach with your toothbrush without damaging your gums. Get an inch of floss between your thumbs or middle fingers. Place it where two teeth contact. The floss probably won't drop down between the teeth. To get the floss into this tight gap, wiggle it gently backwards and forwards towards the gum. Eventually it will get through the tight contact and you'll reach the gum line. Don't hacksaw into your gums. Once you've reached the gap, move the floss gently below the gum. First do this on the tooth furthest back. Get it 1 to 2 millimeters under the gum. See how from above the floss forms a C shape. Wiggle the floss back and forth up the surface of the tooth. Get it all the way past the contact point and pull it out from the gap. Now, move your long piece of floss along so that you have a clean section and go through the same gap again. This time, the C shape should be the other way around, going against the tooth furthest forward. Again, wiggle out along the surface, taking out the stuff that collects between your teeth. That's the sequence. Now repeat this between all the teeth in your mouth. If using a floss pick, use a similar technique, but wash it under running water every 2 teeth to get the stuff off. Some people prefer floss picks to traditional floss. Choose the type of floss you'll be happy to use every day. Don't be surprised if your gums bleed in the first few weeks of flossing, but consult your dental health professional if bleeding persists. If floss catches or shreds between certain teeth, then ask your dental health professional to investigate why. Always have 2 boxes of floss in the house. If one runs out, you can start using the second one straight away.
Teeth are important. Teeth help us eat the food which keeps our bodies healthy. Teeth help us talk. Teeth are a part of who we are. Smiles. Remember to brush your teeth 2 times a day for 2 minutes. Grown-ups need to help brush children's teeth at least once a day until they are 8 years old. Brush and floss every day to keep the sugar bugs away.